Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is Wyln News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. Wyln News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Wyln News. I'm Julia Wiegand. Police in Nanticoke are still looking for the person they say held up a bank early yesterday afternoon. The Citizens Bank branch on North Market Street was held up by a man with dark hair and a beard. He claimed to have a gun and demanded cash. Police say he fled the scene on foot across North Market Street behind the post office and up Cole Street. No one was hurt and no word on how much was taken in the Luzerne County Bank robbery. Anyone with any information on the robbery is being asked to call 911. DUI, receiving stolen property, and fleeing and eluding charges are the result of two individuals' actions Saturday afternoon in Schuylkill County. State police at Frackville were called to Dollar General in New Ringgold just after 2 Saturday for a retail theft. 44-year-old Chad Belsack and 35-year-old Mary Beth Lambert fled the scene in a red pickup truck, towing another red pickup truck just before officers arrived. A pursuit began after the pickup truck failed to yield during a traffic stop and continued onto back roads, where the pickup truck being towed fell off and went down an embankment. Belsack continued driving with the tow attached through a cornfield and to the edge of the woods, where he and Lambert attempted to flee on foot into the woods, but were apprehended and taken into custody. Belsack's bail was set at $10,000, while Lambert was placed in Schuylkill County Prison for warrants. A Wilkes-Barre man was sentenced to just over 8 years in federal prison for drug trafficking and firearms offenses. 23-year-old Nigel Villardo of Wilkes-Barre was sentenced to 98 months imprisonment and 4 years of probation for possessing with the intent to distribute fentanyl and in possession of firearms in furtherance of drug trafficking. According to court papers, Villardo was found in possession of fentanyl and 5 semi-automatic handgun-style firearms seized during a search in Wilkes-Barre back on March 8th. The case was investigated by the FBI and Wilkes-Barre Police Department as part of Project Safe Neighborhoods. President Donald Trump was impeached by the U.S. House of Representatives last night. Wednesday's vote makes Trump the 3rd president in U.S. history to be impeached for high crimes and misdemeanors. The first 2 presidents impeached were Andrew Johnson back in 1868 and Bill Clinton back in 1998, but both were acquitted by U.S. Senate. The articles of impeachment now head to the Senate for trial. If Trump is acquitted by the Republican-led chamber, he would be running for re-election with this mark of impeachment on his presidency. Majority Republicans in the state House are taking the first step to amend the Pennsylvania Constitution so that appeals court judges would be elected by district rather than statewide. In order to be enacted, it must still pass the Senate, then be approved by both chambers in the next session before going to voters as a referendum. All Democrats voted no, joined by 4 Republicans. Coming up on Wyln News, Santa's reindeer got a clean bill of health and just on time today to visit some special kids in Hazleton. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Well, tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, wow. Mostly sunny, high at 28, low at 15 on Friday, but the weather looks great up until a little bit of clouds on Wednesday. We'll be right back.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Paying for more than you need? Don't overpay. Let Service Electric help you choose the speed you need, from 25 meg to 1 gig.
Get high-speed internet for only $44.95 per month with free installation. And add cable TV for only $5 more, including 54 channels and award-winning coverage of local high school sports.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown the Hometown Village Square. Attention, WYLN viewers! WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
Governor Tom Wolf signed 2 Justice Reinvestment Initiative bills surrounded by legislators and criminal justice advocates, hailing them as another successful bipartisan effort to make the state's justice system fairer while keeping communities safe. JRI 2 includes 2 bills, Senate Bill 500 sponsored by Senator Lisa Baker and Senate Bill 501 sponsored by Senator Tom Killian. The bills address the high cost of state incarceration, strengthen county probation program support, and fix sentencing guidelines, as well as reform the rehabilitation of post-trial criminal justice system individuals prepared to re-enter society, rather than creating further risks for recidivism. Total savings from the group's work so far have been estimated at $45 million. Santa's reindeer received a clean bill of health, approving them for deliveries throughout the Commonwealth on Christmas Eve. WYLN's Emily Veras has the story.
Today, the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture and State Veterinarian joined Santa Claus and his 9 reindeers at Hershey Park's Christmas candling to announce that they are clear for takeoff December 24th.
We came to Hershey Park and Zoo America to give the official clearance of the reindeer to travel on Christmas Eve. We have the certificate from the veterinarian in Alaska at the North Pole. We can come out, and you need that piece of paper to give this clearance to let them go across state lines. So all of the boys and girls in Pennsylvania, they've been good, so let's now deliver. We have the reindeer to do it.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vincent, Comet, Cupid, Dunder, Blitzen, and Rudolph were cleared to fly in Pennsylvania.
Everybody just rest assured that the reindeer are good to go, Santa's in good health, the reindeer are in good health. We've got the official paperwork to prove it. Everybody will get their delivery on Christmas Eve.
This certificate of veterinary inspections and permit to ship allows them to fly from rooftop to rooftop throughout the Commonwealth for toy deliveries. Certificates like this are required to make sure contagious diseases are not carried across state lines.
I'm here to show you a certificate that I've just received from the State Veterinarian of Alaska. This certificate shows that Santa and his reindeer have been inspected and shown to be healthy and free of visible signs of disease. So they have the green light to fly into Pennsylvania.
PA Department of Agriculture veterinarian supplies them to animals residing here before they are transported across state lines.
So everyone have a Merry Christmas and ho ho ho.
To learn more about the department's effort to protect animal health, visit agriculture.pa.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Emily Veras.
Thanks, Emily. The American Red Cross of the Greater Hazleton area will be holding plenty of community blood drives open to the public. Presenting donors at all of the drives listed up on your screen right now will receive a free Red Cross long sleeve shirt. So be sure to mark your calendars and take the time to give blood during this holiday season if you're able. Hazleton Public Transit has announced their holiday schedule for bus services. Both Tuesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve, and Tuesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, all buses will end their services by 5 p.m. Route 80 will end at Walmart at 4:59, and Route 90 will end there as well at 4:54. There will be no bus service Wednesday, December 25th, Christmas Day, or Wednesday, January 1st, New Year's Day. HBT will be closed Christmas Day through the 26th, as well as New Year's Day. Santa paid a little visit to the kids at Helping Hand Society this morning and had a little help from some older local students.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
25 of the Hazleton Area Career Center's health careers, nursing assistants, and dental assistant students had the chance to bring gifts to Helping Hand Society students this morning.
It feels good seeing their reaction. Like, it's so cute and adorable. Like, seeing them happy and anxious to open their presents.
It feels amazing because I honestly love little kids and they're just so cute. Their reactions.
Every year, the Helping Hand Society students get the chance to meet with Santa Claus and tell them personally what they each want for Christmas.
We had an amazing morning, and so many thanks to the Career Center students and their teachers, Karen, Donna, Cindy. They're such a great group of people, and the children were extremely excited, and we had a visit from Santa too, so it was a wonderful, wonderful morning. I just want to thank, as always, the generous public for always being there for us and helping to keep our doors open, and with these many, many thanks that we get throughout the year. So I just say God bless everyone and have a safe, healthy, happy holiday.
Coming up on Fern Glenn's News Choice, we'll be taking a trip down to Hillside SPCA. Plus, more fundraisers during the season of giving. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Wishing you peace and joy during the holiday season and in the new year. Happy holidays from Harmon's Funeral Home and Crematory. Happy holidays to all my friends and customers. Best wishes for peace and joy, and best wishes for the new year. From Barbush Automotive and BLB Auto Sales.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
So decorations, you kind of have to be, again, aware of where the animals are and kind of keep them safe and keep them away from all those types of things. Lots of treats and foods around the holidays, nuts, chocolates, all kinds of goodies. You really don't want to overload your pets with foods that they're not used to because, again, their digestive systems are much more sensitive than ours, and if they ingest too much of a good thing, in our opinion, it could really send them to the emergency room. You know, especially smaller dogs have more of a tendency to develop pancreatitis, which can be a very serious illness. So you want to, you know, provide them with special treats that are indigenous to dogs or cats or bunnies, something that their digestive systems are used to and can easily digest. Again, supervision of your animals around about holidays is definitely something that you want to keep track of. People coming and going. It can be very scary to a dog, having many visitors come. So you might want to provide a quiet place for them to be able to retreat to, give them something special to work on, play some soft music for them to get them away from the hubbub of the holidays. Also, please be very aware of people coming in and outdoors. So many times animals just dodge right outdoors and then they get lost. And it's very, very hard sometimes to get some of the animals back safely. So again, you want to be aware of doors and people coming and going. Sometimes it's just best to provide that safe spot, that safe area for your animals to be when you have company coming. The Christmas time could be great with the pets as long as you take care. Sometimes at Christmas time everyone's sentimental and you have the spirit and you think you want to rescue something, and that's all great, but sometimes it's just not the right time. And that's something that the shelter personnel and the family as individuals will have to work out and discuss. It's a wonderful time to welcome someone into your home, but it's also a very active time, and you're visiting and you're not home a lot, and so, you know, maybe waiting a week or so might be better for the animal, that you'd have more time to spend with them and not be so active and away from them when they first come home. So Hillside has gotten a new supply of attire in that is for sale. It supports Joe and Caroline's Fund, which is the fund that helps with all the spaying and neutering and medical needs of the animals that come in. This is a long-sleeved shirt, and that's the design on most of the new products that have come in. There are sweatshirts, crew necks, there are t-shirts, short-sleeved, there are hoodies, there are zippies, and you can purchase all of these through the website, www.hillsidespca.com, and you want to click on the Joe and Caroline's Fund because, again, this is all in support of the medical needs, which is that fund that takes care of all the medical needs of the animals here. And of course, you're always welcome to stop by the shelter at any time to volunteer, and you can also buy your shirts or your attire there. You're always welcome here, and we'd love to have you proudly wear some Hillside attire to help promote Hillside and the animals that are here.
CARES is a local and family-owned agency dedicated to providing exceptional services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities throughout Pennsylvania. CARES specializes in day and residential services, respite, home and community, behavior supports, and chaperone vacations. At CARES, the participants are the VIPs. Now contracting life-sharing and respite providers, CARES, empowering individuals to maximize their opportunities and potential in their community.
Paying for more than you need? Don't overpay. Let Service Electric help you choose the speed you need, from 25 meg to 1 gig. Get high-speed internet for only $44.95 per month with free installation. And add cable TV for only $5 more, including 54 channels and award-winning coverage of local high school sports.
All of us here at Pete Kasalika State Farm would like to wish everyone a safe, happy holiday season. And may everyone have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas!
Enjoy the special magic that only the holiday season brings. From everyone at the Heights Terrace Pharmacy.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos from Yay Zapata. That's right, Yay Zapata in the house. That's what's up, that's what's up.
Meet Ricardo Santos. This is one of his Mexican food trucks. He is not a chef.
I'm not the chef.
But he makes amazing Mexican food. And he has joined the Wyln family with his own cooking show, Cooking with Jay Zapata.
There's something about the holidays that have communities in the giving spirit, and there's a fundraiser this weekend to help a Beaver Meadows woman get back on her feet. Just over a week ago, Shirley Cecilia lost her home of 51 years to a fire. It happened early Sunday morning, December 8th. Everything in the house was destroyed, leaving Cecilia with nothing. A fundraiser is being held on Saturday at St. Peter and Paul Church in Beaver Meadows in effort to help Cecilia get back on her feet. Elaine Woodring and Jackie Lohenitz are at the forefront of the fundraiser and want everyone to come out to support Cecilia.
We're having a fundraiser for Shirley Cecilia, who 2 weeks ago lost everything in a home fire. She's a long-term resident of Beaver Meadows, and we are trying to do everything to get her back on her feet.
She lost everything in her home fire a few weeks ago. Her husband is ill in a nursing home, and she doesn't have anywhere even to live. So she got out of the home with the clothes on her back. So we are asking everybody to help support our sale, which will be held this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will be at the church, 119 Berwick Street, Beaver Meadows. It's the brick church on the top of the hill. It's on Route 93. You can come in the side entrance, and we will be happily there to take care of you.
Woodring and Lohenitz feel Cecilia is a great person and are very happy to be able to help her out.
Shirley was always she's a wonderful, wonderful person who has had, she's had a lot of dark clouds hang over her head in the past few years. So we're very happy to try to help her out and try to get her back up on her feet again.
So be sure to stop down at St. Peter and Paul Church in Beaver Meadows on Saturday. The fundraiser will be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in support of Shirley Cecilia. You can also join in on Fighting for Jordan tomorrow night at Joe Madden's main event. 7 boxers from Chicago will face off with 7 boxers from NEPA for one terrific night of amateur boxing. Jordan's Army was created after Lou Barletta's grandson, Jordan, was diagnosed with an aggressive form of pediatric cancer last year at just 16 months old. Proceeds from the event will benefit the Lou Barletta Family Foundation, dedicated to Stop the Cancer, and the Hazleton Boxing Club. Doors open at the Terrace Plaza Ballroom, 601 South Poplar Street in Hazleton, for 6, with the first bout set to begin at 7. General admission, $50. Tickets are available in advance at the Hazleton One Community Center by calling 570-861-8081 or by emailing hazletonintegrationproject@gmail.com. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our Wyln News Facebook page. If you'd like your upcoming event promoted on our newscast, visit WYLNTV.com to submit a request form. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln TV.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown the Hometown Village Square. Have your event with Whitetail, graduation, birthday, bachelor, reunion parties? They have the most tranquil backyard experience with beautiful mountains in the background. If your company or business wants a different alternative to a golf outing, they have outings that can accommodate you. You can have the entire facility to yourself. They will work with you to set up your day of events. Sporting clay competitions, trap and wobble trap games, skeet. After a day of shooting, you'll return to a meal designed for you. Call Mike at 570-535-6123 for available group options.
Wishing you peace and joy during the holiday season and in the new year. Happy holidays from Chura's Auto Sales and Family.
From our family to yours, wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy and Healthy New Year from the owner and staff of All Care Home Care. 472 Poplar Street in Hazleton. Call them at 570-459-3002.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.